Gentlemen, a very, very good morning and of course a very Merry Christmas and welcome to 471 Papanui Road, more importantly the Harcourts Gold auction rooms on this last of many auctions conducted throughout 2020, a rather trying year but an exciting year at the same time. Now before we move forward, we'd ask, just in the interests of health and safety, that you have in fact used the contact tracer on the door or in fact registered on the way in. We ask that you've sanitised on the way in. We also ask that you sanitise on the way out, and respectfully, should you fall ill in the next 14 days or so, please announce or acknowledge that and let one of our team here at Harcourts Gold, or in fact the consultant that you may well be working with, that you have become ill, so that we can notify the authorities and move forward from there. So today we wish you all the very best. By way of introduction, my name's Chris Kennedy. I'm one of two auctioneers working on the rostrum today. I'm joined by my good friend and colleague, Mr. Mark Morrison. He joins me on the rostrum today. In fact, Mark, you continue the program after I relinquish the rostrum to you after the first of today's auctions. Folks, I'd like to thank our owners. I'd like to acknowledge them for their ease of access, their presentation, but first and foremost, I'd like to acknowledge the choice they've made in working alongside the great team here at Harcourts Gold. We know there's choice in the marketplace. We thank you for that choice that you've made, and of course to you, our sellers, we wish you all the very best with your decision making and of course your endeavours today. Let me introduce you to the team that are here to help and guide you through today's proceedings. They are in fact our auction team. Lynette McFadden, business owner here at Harcourts Gold. John McFadden on the window, also business owner here at Harcourts Gold. Margaret Danza, manager at our Redwood office. Doug Soper, he's our liaison manager, works across the east side. And of course Anna McKenzie, operations manager here at Papanui. I've introduced you to Mark. He's going to scribe the bids while I call in. Of course Alana Davey, she's on the tech. She drives what you see on the screen, and of course she beams out to the big wide world web. And at each stage we will have a number of viewers online. To our online viewers, we wish you all the very best in your decision making and of course your endeavours today. Now folks, I know that the good team here at Harcourts Gold, they will have made all the relevant documentation available, which is the contract which is approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand and the Auckland District Law Society. It's to that contract I now take you. This contract is in play for all four auctions. We did have 5. College Street has been withdrawn from the program. What I announce now will cover off on all 4 auctions. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our sellers, they have specified a confidential reserve price. It shall not be disclosed to the bidders, but subject to that reserve price being reached or breached, the highest bidder whose bid Mark and I accept shall be the purchaser. As your auctioneers, we'll nominate the sum by which bidding can be raised, and we may refuse a bid should we deem it not to be in the best interests of our owners. I, Mark, a real estate agent acting for the seller, may submit a bid on behalf of them, and as your auctioneers, will endeavour to identify such parties and such bidders prior to the commencement of bidding, or in fact while bidding takes place. Now, we do know that we have a number of our own team and a number of our colleagues from around the city that are bidding and buying on property today on behalf of themselves and, of course, on behalf of owners. You can be assured, folks, that we've cited the paperwork. It is all bona fide and all bids placed will be genuine bids. Now, pursuant to 2.5 of the contract, in all cases, our sellers have given Mark and myself the express rights to place vendor bids and bid on their behalf. Be assured, if we do place a vendor bid, it'll be well south of that reserve price, and we'll clearly identify those bids with terminology such as vendor bid or bidding on behalf of the owner. We'll make it abundantly clear. Now, our sellers also reserve the right to withdraw the property before it has been sold without declaring the reserve price. What that refers to, folks, if we don't reach our reserve price, we're simply going to pause. We're going to pause with the highest bidder and with our sellers. We'll find some space. We'll have a conversation. After those conversations, we'll come back and announce one of several things. Both parties may or may not have altered their instructions. Our sellers may have altered their instructions, or our buyers may have. Or in fact, our sellers have exercised their right under 2.6 of the contract and they've withdrawn the property from sale and they've sold it outside the room. Now, it doesn't happen a lot, but it does happen from time to time. If you wish to be spoken to first, you need to ensure that you hold the highest bid, because we will talk with the highest bidder first, folks. Now, if a dispute arises concerning any bid, Marker and I will simply determine that dispute, or will re-offer the property at the last undisputed bid. Now, at the conclusion of the auction, which is the fall of the hammer, you'll be required to do several things. Firstly, sign the memorandum recording the sale. In other words, the contract. Pay a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, and complete the GST information in Schedule 1. Those, folks, they are the rules, the regulations of which you bid and buy for today. You're bidding cash and unconditional in all cases. Be strong, be resolute with your bidding. It is our last auction day before we look forward to the big red fella coming down the chimney bearing loads and loads of gifts. Of course, today could be that wonderful day. You may go home feeling like Santa with the purchase of a property here today. I welcome into the room for the first of the day, Catherine Picton-Warlow. Auction day wouldn't be the same if you weren't in the room. Nice to be working alongside you. Are you all set to go? You've had a wonderful campaign. Good luck to both you and, of course, to our sellers. The property itself, though, is more formally described as 21 Wai-iti Terrace, FENDALTON, Christchurch City. It is, in fact, a freehold parcel of land, some 456 square metres. It is on Lot 1, Deposit of Plan 76992. It is contained, it is described in Certificate of Title, Volume 44B, Folio 140 of the Canterbury Land Registry. Your chattels, they haven't changed from the original draft. There is a periodic tenancy in place, folks, and that tenant is paying some $480 per week. You will need to serve notice should you require that vacant possession. Some do, some don't. We wish you all the best. We take that you have read clauses 22 through to 25.2. You bid, you buy on that basis, and those clauses, folks, simply point out that you buy today's property at 21 Wai-iti Terrace in an as-is, where-is state. So it's in an as-is condition. You're bidding today, GST inclusive. So what you bid is what you pay. Possession and settlement date, that's one of the same, set down for the 26th of February 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed upon in writing. Folks, let me take you back just one last time. We've had limited access to this property, as you'll be aware, but look, it's what I'd call an exceptional opportunity. Some 452 square metres of blue chip location. It's a wonderful development site. You could develop with the knowledge and the security that you have substantial housing and properties around you. You are surrounded by wonderful dwellings. We know that there's that periodic tenancy at $480 per week. It's zoned and cited for the best of education. And what I'd suggest is that you act now, as there's never been a better time to buy land or buy property here in this wonderful city we live in. My instructions, folks: open the bidding at $500,000. Invite you along in 20 if you like at $500,000 on a vendor bid. $500,000. Do I see 20 in the room anywhere at 500?
That's 20.
Even better. Sorry to insult you at $620,000. That's the way to start it. 620. Let's move in 20s if you like. At $620,000. Jared Walton at the end of the room at 620. Is there 40 anywhere in the room? At $620,000. Once at 620. Twice the money at 640 with you, sir. Welcome in at 640. Do we go to 660 or higher? $640,000 is against you now. Beautiful offering, freehold parcel. Sorry? 650, 650, cut me in half, down to tens. That's okay though, 650. Do we say 60 with you, sir? 60 it is with confidence as well. 660, that's the band in Dunedin at 660. But we move forward as there's 70 with you. At 660, the call. They're not making any more land. 660 bid here. Once at 660. Taking tens, Jared. A little early for fives. Take 70 if you will. Call it 70. You won't? Boss has spoken. Gee, that's a bit tough. 670. You'll never regret a decision like this. At 660. All right, I'll take you 5 then at 665. $665,000 a call. Do we say 70 on your behalf, sir, or a bit higher? 75. Thank you, at 675. 675, you should have confidence others see value at these levels at 6 and 75 to bid. 675, happy to take your fives. Do we go to 80 at $675,000? Once is at 680 with you. You sure? Twice at 675. Third call then at $675,000. Sir, can I get you to increase? I don't have instructions to sell at 675. Can I look for an increase?
We can talk about it.
Talk outside the room. Don't want to place a bid in the room. Can't sell it to you at 675. Need an increase.
Because he's got instructions. So we'll take a pause and we'll step out.
Oh, we haven't taken pause? Okay, at 675. I'm going to pause for the want of another bid at $675,000. I'll give you 3 opportunities to place a bid. Once. Are you bidding, sir? No? Twice at 675. Third call in at 675,000. All right, we'll pause with you, sir. 675. We'll find some space. I'll come back to you very shortly with an opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your patience, and sorry to interrupt those beautiful tones of Mariah Carey there. You're now stuck listening to my slightly average voice compared to Mariah. However, we move forward in our advertised catalogue and we move across to the other coast of the beautiful South Island to 2568 Lake Brunner Road in Inchbonny in the Grey District. And normally I would be introducing our lead agent, Pedro Parker. Unfortunately, Pedro is away from the gold auction rooms this morning. He's feeling a little bit under the weather, and given the country that we live in these days, with it's doing the right thing and staying healthy and keeping everyone else healthy, he's staying away this morning. So Pedro, he's unwell, but he's been working under Mark O'Loughlin's team in our Redwood office. He's been looking after our owners here in Lake Brunner Road. It's more formally described as being an estate and freehold, some 2,023 generous square metres of that freehold land. That's made up of Lot 12, Depositive Plan 396, which is outlined and detailed in that certificate of title that Pedro and the team have made available to each and every one of you. Now, the settlement date is set down for the 22nd of January 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing prior to today's proceedings. The list of chattels, they remain as circulated. I note there that the sauna, that is included. That's a lovely touch there. And those further terms of sale being clauses 22 through to 22.3. You've read and you acknowledge them, and you understand and acknowledge that any bidding today, it is on a cash and unconditional basis. Well, folks, today this is a rare and wonderful opportunity that presents itself for your bidding and buying pleasure. It's not often that we get opportunities such as this here in our Harcourts Gold Auction Rooms. This is a unique home. it comes fully furnished, and it presents a wonderful opportunity to make the most of this home and the site depending on your needs. You can simply move into this one and enjoy. Perhaps you rent it out. Great for the holidayers in this part of the world, such a beautiful place to be. Moving inside the home there that you see up on screen, the interior features, the GREYMOUTH ceilings, the native pine walls, and those matai floors as well, I should say. The space, it's kept nice and cozy as well with that very inviting log burner. So over those winter months, that will be a nice place to sit back and relax over a glass of your favourite. This is all for sale in what is a simply bucolic setting. It's with easy access to the great outdoors and that West Coast hospitality that the West Coast is famous for. Folks, a very unique offering here this morning. I turn to you good people for your opinion on value. Where do we sit in the marketplace? Who says go first? Opening bid perhaps there? No?
Just waving.
Just waving to a family member perhaps. I got all excited there. Is there $200,000 anywhere? That would have been the most exuberant opening bid I would have ever seen. 200,000 anywhere, perhaps. Very good. Well, you percolate. I don't hesitate at those low levels. Happy to open up things on behalf of my owners at 200,000 on a vendor bid. I chase down 20 on the rise from here. Where do we say from here? Is it 220 anywhere in the room for a slice of paradise, for that slice of West Coast lifestyle? At $200,000 on a vendor bid. First chance at 200,000. Twice the money here for all that beautiful outdoor living, your little retreat away from Christchurch, just a couple of hours away. Third and final time at $200,000. Very good. Well, I advance things on behalf of my owners through to 220,000. Not selling at these levels at 220. That's my second and final vendor bid. I won't artificially run the process up here today at 220. So if you've got any interest in this opportunity here on the West Coast, bid me just $10,000, we'll give you the opportunity to talk. First chance at 220. Twice now. You surprised me, folks. Third and final time at 220,000. Very good. Well, we'll just simply pass the property to Margaret on behalf of Pedro and the team at 220,000. I'm sure you can see value north of that level. Should you have conditional interest in this property, do make yourself known to Pedro or in fact the agent that you're working alongside, and I'm sure that we can help you move forward to ownership here in Lake Brunner Road. We'll put some bidding music back on. Perhaps we'll get some Mariah Carey back on, and we'll move forward very shortly to number 101 Hoani Street very, very soon. forward very quickly to 101 Hoani Street in a few moments, and then furthermore on to 93 Mays Road. We're just waiting on some last minute paperwork to be completed before we're able to move forward. So I appreciate your patience. We'll be back in a couple of moments.
Take you back to number 21 Wai-iti Terrace in FENDALTON. Now, we paused the auction some time ago with the bid at $675,000. Folks, I'm delighted to announce that 21 Wai-iti Terrace in FENDALTON has been withdrawn and sold outside the room. Congratulations to both sellers and purchasers. Thank you for your instructions. Good luck with your next move.
Catalogue, we move forward to 101 Hoani Street in Papanui. I welcome in Mr. Mark O'Loughlin. He's been your tour guide towards home ownership, looking after our beautiful owners here in Hoani Street over the last few weeks. Now, 101 Hoani Street is more formally described as being an estate in freehold. Some 779 very generous square metres of that freehold land. It's made up of lot 16 depositor plan 17738, which is outlined on the certificate of title that Mark and the team have made available to one and all. Now, the settlement date is set down for Friday, the 22nd of January 2021, or any other such date that may have been mutually agreed to in writing. The list of chattels, they remain unchanged and as circulated. I note there the 50-inch LG TV is included. You will see that there on settlement day. Those further terms being clauses 22 and 23 inclusive are towards the rear of the agreement. And I remind any latecomers here today that your bidding and buying it is on a cash and unconditional basis, and we require a mere 10% at the fall of the hammer should you be the lucky new owner. Now, 101 Hoani Street, this is a home that's seen a number of renovations made, meaning that you simply get to move in and enjoy and reap the rewards of the hard work that our owners have put in here at number 101. Double glazing, the updated kitchen and bathroom, recently repainted, and the addition of some more insulation through the home gives you an idea of the hard work and good money that has been spent here at number 101. Now, the hidden gem of this home, it was completely unexpected to me when I visited a couple of weeks ago, is that huge backyard space that you are greeted by as you exit towards the rear of the home. Anyone with children or needing some space, perhaps to grow a veggie garden, playing some backyard cricket over the summer months, it's an excellent place for you to do that. A great space there, nice and private and secure. Very, very good should you have little kiddies. Close to great schools, the kids will be happy there as well. Excellent new shopping precincts are popping up down the road there. We've got the Northlands Mall and of course the other shops down the road as well. So plenty of good amenities in the location here. This is a wonderful opportunity to buy here in Hoani Street. I turn to you people here in the room for your opinion on price. Where do we see it in the marketplace? Who sets me alight with an opening bid opening offer? Good.
That works.
Right, that worked very well, Chris. This is interactive here, folks. This is not the TV. Need to see your hand in the air. What do we say? Opening bid, opening offer. Is there 380 anywhere in the room? 380,000. Nice, comfortable place to start. Owner's not selling at those levels. That won't surprise any of you. But at 380, who kicks me away? Perhaps bid me more. Very good. Well, you percolate. I don't hesitate at those levels. I'm happy to open up on behalf of my beautiful owners at 380,000. Clearly not for sale at those low and comfortable levels. At 380 on a vendor bid with me to kick things off. First chance at 380. Would you bid me 20 sir? No, 400, Ryoko. Need a little bit more than that. 400? 400. Thank you. Nice to be working alongside you. Good luck to you and your buyer, Ryoko. Then at 400,000 in the back corner. There's your competition, folks. Not me at this stage. I play no favourites, but at this moment in time, Ryoko and her buyer, they are clearly that. First chance at 400,000. I chase down another 20 on the rise. What say you? Twice now at 400,000 at the back. A lot of good money spent on this home in recent times. Look for 420 anywhere. Third chance now at 400,000 at the back. Is there 420 anywhere? Otherwise, I simply place that bid on behalf of my owners and we move things north. Very good. Well, 420 back with me, Ryoko. Not selling at these levels at 420,000. I chase down 40. At 440, I look for. 420 once. 440 without hesitation. Good luck to you, sir, at 440. May just be you and I at this stage. Let's wait and find out. I won't be placing any more vendor bids at these levels. We'll simply pause and negotiate with you for the first right to buy. First chance at 440 here. Twice at 440. Third and final time at 440,000. Okay, well, Ryoko, looks like it might just be your lovely buyer and us at this point in time. No further bidding. I simply pause and seek some instructions. How are we looking there, Margaret? Margaret Danza? We'll take a pause. Very good. At 440,000, officially pausing then, Ryoko, with your buyer will present an opportunity to buy very, very soon. Good luck to you. Pausing at 440. for your patience. We now move forward to our anchor property of the morning, and what an anchor property it is that we have here for your spirited bidding and buying today. Number 93 Mays Road in St Albans. Now, before we move into the formal proceedings of this morning here at number 93 Mays Road, I do just ask that if you are interested in this property and you haven't completed one of the buyer acknowledgement forms, that you do make yourself known to Mary Turnbull, lead agent, listing agent here. We do just need to ensure that all bidding parties have completed that form prior to the commencement of this morning's auction, so you've got a few moments to do that now if you haven't already. Now, moving forward to number 93 Mays Road, as I mentioned before, Mary Turnbull, lead agent. She's been looking after our beautiful owners of this magnificent home here in Mays Road. It's more formally described by the legal fraternity as being an estate and freehold. 1,184 generous square metres of that prime time freehold land, the best parcel of land available to us here in this wonderful country of New Zealand. It's more formally described as being that estate and freehold. Part Lot 2 on Deposited Plan 12512, which is outlined and detailed in the certificate of title that Mary and the team have made available to each and every one of you over the last couple of weeks. Settlement date, well, that's the day your life gets a whole lot better than it already is. That's set down for Friday the 29th of January of next year. I am aware that some parties have made arrangements for a different date, so of course you'll be playing for the keys on that basis. I also note we have some registered telephone bidders who may be playing their part here today. I've cited the paperwork accordingly, and we're very happy and comfortable to move forward on that basis. I will do my best to acknowledge and point out those bids to you. Now, 93 Mays Road. This is one of those very special homes that seldom comes along in the marketplace, and when you see it, it does simply stop you in your tracks when you see it for the very first time. This is a post-quake built contemporary family home. It hides away from the realities of life down its own private driveway, so you're sighted off the road, you're sighted for peace and tranquility here on this beautiful, very mature, exceptional 1,184 square metre rear section. The living spaces, of which there are 3, that offers you plenty of space for family and friends to come together. Perhaps you need a wee bit of separation and quiet time from the family throughout our busy lives that we all live. Well, there's plenty of space for you to do that here. Those living spaces, they're light and bright, and they all connect to and overlook that magnificent outdoor living space and the garden area. It is beautiful and it's mature. You see it there, and it is just sensational. 4 very well-sized bedrooms are serviced by the 3 bathrooms, the master of which, of course, as you would expect nothing less, has its own walk-in wardrobe and ensuite as well. All that is good is so close to this home here in Christchurch as well. Fantastic school zones. You've got the private educational institutions very, very close by as well. Wonderful shops, eateries and cafes, all within walking or an easy drive's distance. This here in number 93 Mays Road is a home that you will be proud. You'll be so proud to be the owner of. You'll be so proud to have family and friends come visit you, and I can guarantee they will be coming around a lot here at number 93 Mays Road. Folks, I'm under instructions to open up the bidding on behalf of my owners at $1.5 million. 1.5 I seek down, rises of 50,000 from here. Who bids me 1,550? Should be a Mexican wave of hands at these levels. 1,550 I chase down. Yep. Bid here, sir. Good luck to you then. At 1,550 we're underway. 1.6 is the next rung up the ladder. But what say you? First chance here with a good gentleman seated and centred. He's in the lead at 1,550. Twice now at 1,550,000 here for 93 Mays Road. Beautiful home, wonderful residence.
1.6.
1.6, Amanda. Good luck to you working with a buyer on the phone at 1.6 at 165 with you without hesitation. Don't expect any at these comfortable levels. At 1,650 here, Amanda, 1.7. That beckons. What do you reckon?
Yep.
1, okay, Catherine Aiken beats you to it then. Good luck to you, Catherine. 3 in it now, 1.7. It's against you here, and Sir, it's against you as well. Can I say 1 3/4 here?
1,750.
1,750 here. Happy to take the money at 1,750, 1.8 with you, Sir. You're next. First here at 1.8. Back in the lead. Well done, sir, at 1.8. That's where you need to be for the chance to win. First, 185 here, Catherine. Thank you. Nicely done at 185. 1.9, sir. Quickly now, straight to 2 million might be the savvy play. But at 1,850,000 I have here, I chase down more. First chance here. At 1,850.
1860.
No, not 10s at this time, Amanda. Need more than that. 1.9 I look for. Looking for 1.9, it's at 1.85 here. First chance. At 1,850,000 with Catherine Aiken on the phone. This side of the room's been awfully quiet. I welcome you in at any point. Twice now.
1.9.
1.9. Here we go. There it is. Fresh face in the race. Good luck to you, and I salute the bid. At 1,900,000 here. 25, Amanda.
Another 50.
Another 50 here. 1,950. 1,950 here with Catherine. And your buyer on the phone. I'll take 25 on top, Amanda, if you like.
2.1.
2.1. Good bid, sir. Salute the bid there. Puts forward 150 on the rise there. New face in the race here. Be encouraged by this. Got to fight for lovely homes such as this in this area. At 2.1. Is it another 150 on top? Perhaps not.
2.150.
2,150. 50 on the rise here. Welcome into you as well, sir. At 2,150 and... Beg your pardon. 2,250. Absolutely. At 2,250,000 here. First. At 2.25. Twice now. At 2,200,000. 2,275. 25 on the rise. That leaves 2.3 wide open for you. 2,350 even better. Sorry to disrespect you, sir. At 2,350,000. Clearly been to bidding school. Once here. Put 75 on the rise. Twice now. At 2,350,000. Amanda, don't hang up on me. Catherine, how are we looking over here? At 2,350,000. Third and final chance. Might need some instructions, Anna, at these levels. At 2,350, sir. Sit tight.
Mark, we're on the market and selling.
We're selling.
Yep, we are.
Rest assured, folks, you heard it here first. At 2,350,000. 236, absolutely, sir. 2,360,000. 10 on the rise. Good bid. You're in the lead. We play for the keys here, folks, remember. Once! At 2,360. Sir, in the 10s, or perhaps more. Straight to 2.4. That'll be a good power play. Twice here.
75.
75.15 on the rise at 2,375. At $2.375 here. Nicely bid. First chance at 2,375,000. Twice here.
2.38.
2.38. Very good. Just puts a little cheeky 5 on top. 2.38 I have here. And I sell. Make no mistake. Once, twice. At 2,380,000. 85 or perhaps 90.
2.4.
2.4. Once again, sorry to disrespect you, sir. That's the good bid here at 2,400,000. I sell away. Gee, it's getting hot in here, Chris. Once. It's not just the bidding. Twice.
2.420.
2,420. Anyone's guess as to who's going to get it at this point in time? I can't pick the pattern, but at 2,420,000. I'll do my best to count the numbers. And I sell. It's against you, and it's against you, sir, down the back as well. At 2,420 here. Once, twice. For 93 Mays Road. Beautiful home, exceptional setting here. We sell you many years of happiness. Can't put a price on that. Bid. Final chance at $2,420,000 here with the good gentleman.
2.5.
2.5. Good bid. 2.5. That's the way to do it. 80 on the rise at $2.5 million here. 2,500,000. Once. And I sell. For 93 Mays Road. I'll let you consider your move from here. What's the strategy? But at 2.5, this gentleman here is in the lead, and his name goes on the title at this point in time. Once, twice. At 2.5, do I sell here, sir? Another 20. Can I welcome you back in? Often they stop on those round levels. Need to test that. Perhaps 10. Try we 10. Okay. Third and final chance. Sit tight, sir. Won't accept the late bid. Any intention to bid, sir? Back in for another 5, perhaps. 5 to stay alive. All done? You sure? Permission to sell here? Another 1,000, perhaps. Surely roll the dice for 1,000. Would you not? What do we say? All done? Permission to sell here. Very good. At $2.5 million, sit tight, sir. Once, twice. Third and final time, Catherine, are we away on the phone here? Appreciate the bidding. Happy to announce 93 Mays Road. It goes, it is sold here. Our last auction and wrapped up 2020, but it's a little bit of remiss of me to not come back to number 101 Hoani Street in Papanui. We paused a little while ago on a bid at 440,000. Ryoko working with some lovely buyers here in the room. We've had some discussions with our owners and in fact with our highest bidder, who has very graciously increased their bid through to $450,000. Just get to confirm that, Ryoko, 450. Thank you very much. At 450, I don't have instructions from our owners to sell, so I chased down some further bidding from here. I welcome any fresh faces into the race at this particular point over and above that 450, and we can see how we get on, and we perhaps may offer you the opportunity to buy. Unless I see action, I simply pass the property in at $450,000. So perhaps there's another $5,000 or $10,000 somewhere in the room. I give you 3 chances. First chance at $450,000, otherwise I pass. Twice now at 4, 5 and 0 for 101 Hoani. Third and final chance at $450,000. Are we all done, all silent? Appreciate the bidding, Ryoko. Not in a position to sell to you just today. Mark, we officially passed the property back into your very capable hands at $450,000. We open up now to the conditional market as well. I'm sure we'll see a successful sold sticker up very, very soon. I can now officially say, folks, that wraps up proceedings here in the Harcourts Gold auction rooms for today and for 2020. It has been a wonderful year, a year of twists and turns, and I look forward, as I'm sure everyone is, to moving into 2021. Folks, Merry Christmas, have a wonderful break, and we'll see you in the new year.